Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, wearing gray with blue. Official weight, 170 pounds. His professional record, 51 victories, including 25 knockouts, with only 3 defeats and 1 draw. From St. Petersburg, Florida, the former undisputed light middleweight champion of the world, the challenger, Ronald Winky Wright. And his opponent across the ring, fighting out of the red corner, wearing blue, official weight, 170 pounds. His professional record, 47 victories with 32 knockouts, 4 defeats, 1 draw, and 1 no contest. From Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, the former undisputed middleweight champion of the world, the reigning and defending light heavyweight champion of the world, Bernard, the Executioner Hopkins.
Judge's decision. Was there ever any doubt it would go 12 rounds? There's a lot of head shaking in the ring in both corners. And there you see how Harold Letterman's scorecard wound up. And that, coming into this fight, is what you would call smart money. A smart judge winds up at 114 apiece. And there was a lot of smart money in the hotel the last couple of days, which understood that a draw was as likely here as in almost any fight you can remember. And here are the judges who will have to make this extremely difficult and probably unrewarding decision. Glenn Hamada had Trinidad De La Hoya a draw, 114 apiece. Dave Moretti, one of the 5 Nevada judges who preferred Taylor over Hopkins in their 2 fights. Bernard Hopkins is above us, and speaking to Emmanuel Stewart and myself as I go through this, Glenn Trowbridge, the least experienced of the 3 judges, had Moskayev ahead of Rockman going to the 12th. Bernard Hopkins smiling and celebrating for the crowd on this side of the ring. Winky Wright in the corner with his group. Michael Buffer's ready to tell us if there is a winner.
Ladies and gentlemen, here at the Mandalay Bay, we go to the scorecards. Glenn Hamada, 116, 112. Dave Moretti, 117, 111. And Glenn Trowbridge, same score, 117 to 111. All to the winner by unanimous decision. And still, light heavyweight champion of the world from Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, Bernard, the Executioner Hopkins.
So it turns out that all 3 judges were less impressed with Winky Wright's clean punching in the middle stages of the fight than was Harold Letterman. And Hopkins gets a unanimous decision. And as the decision was being read, Winky Wright's manager, Jim Wilkes, stood above us and shook his head demonstratively in both directions, letting us know from the get-go what the right reaction to this decision will be. Final CompuBox numbers will show a small numerical advantage for Wright. Landing 15 more punches, throwing 22 fewer, landing at a 3% higher connect percentage. Jabs, this will show a big advantage for Wright. Landing 78 more, throwing 189 more, and winding up tripling Hopkins' connect percentage on the jab. So Bernard Hopkins won the fight, at least in the eyes of the 3 official judges, in the next category, power punches, where Hopkins landed 63 more, threw 221 more, and landed at a slightly higher connect percentage. Ironically, in those clinches where Hopkins was never penalized for holding by Bird, and that may well have been a very good decision, I'm not criticizing it, in those clinches on the inside at close quarters, that's where Hopkins won the fight. Let's go to Max Kellerman in the ring with the winner. We have a momentary technical problem in the ring. Audio problem, making it difficult apparently at this moment for us to hear Max Kellerman and Bernard Hopkins. So as we work to correct that and get ready for the post-fight interview, I am told that we are now ready to go back to Max and hear from Hopkins.
Okay, let's try it again. Champ, congratulations. Evaluate your performance.
Thanks. I'd like to thank everybody in Germantown, all my friends, Jack Harris, North Philly, West Philly, South Philly, and also like to give congratulations to Winky Wright for being tough. And I hope the commission understand I had to promote a good fight, and I made sure that it was a good action fight, and I hope I didn't have to pay $300,000 to prove that.
You're referring to the $300,000 that's being held from your purse because you...
Trying to promote it better so everybody can see at home, and as I think...
Because at the weigh-in, you put your hands on Winky Wright.
Well, everybody pushing and shoving anyway, and you've been around this game alone, Max. It's nothing but promotion, baby. Nobody got hurt, no foul, no argument. No
so it was calculated at the weigh-in.
It manifests right here in the ring, and I wanted people to see a great fight. When some writers say it'll be boring, but I hope it wasn't. It was a great performance. I'm back. Anybody out there? Yo, Joe Calzaghe, Yankee Stadium. Let's do Yankee Stadium in the spring or the late winter or early fall, and I'll knock you out. Won't be undefeated anymore.
Okay, now you have defeated Winky now, and the scores were not that close, but ringside, it appeared to be a close fight without a lot to choose from round to round. Did you feel that you were winning the fight, that you had it in hand in the late rounds?
Not really. Winky is tough, and he kept coming. You know, we had a thing at the press conference. Winky been around the game. He know me and I respect him. He know I respect his family and everything. The thing at the press conference, nothing but to hype it. I hope I put some extra dollars in his bank account by pay-per-view numbers, because that's what it's all about. We businessmen, and he know there wasn't no ill intent. It's just something to make things hype. That's boxing. It's been like that for years. And you can see Winky, he obliged what's happening, not only tonight, but what we did prior to this fight, man. So it's all good. They got a good performance. Boxing is back. Golden Boy is putting the best shows on, and y'all seen it today. And Winky, he ain't going nowhere. He gonna give anybody trouble, and I know why Jermaine Teller don't want to fight him no more.
What about the headbutt? Winky seemed to think it was intentional. We'll ask him in a second. What was the intent?
Well, Bird, the referee, told both of us, southpaws and orthodox fighters, as you know, Max, I don't want to put words in your mouth, but we tends to cross feet.
Here it is, champ.
We tends to cross feet and tends to lean in, and that's what happens. I'm going under. See, he coming to me. Max, he coming to me, and I'm coming down. I'm not even looking at him. So he really came to me and fell on me after he threw a punch and leaned in and fell into me. It was an accidental headbutt. I mean, film no lie. I didn't stick my head out and accidentally try to. It happens with southpaws and orthodox fighters. We tend to cross feet and bump heads.
Before the fight, you pointed to your legs. You said your legs felt great against Tarver, and you thought your legs would enable you to win this fight. Did your legs feel as good as you said? Because they didn't look quite as much better as Winky's legs as you were making it sound before the fight.
Yeah, because I did a lot of offset movement, like Freddie Roach, John David Jackson, and Brother Nazim from afar was telling me to bait him in, because he reaches with his jab. So I had to go back and use my energy with my back legs a lot more, and I trained for that. You know, Max, that was a tactic skill. If you've seen it, it was called the bait and fish. The bait and fish. You give it the bait on the hook, and when the fish get next to the hook, you pull it back a little bit, and then you wheel him in, and that's what I was doing.
And what do you call the right-hand counters that you seem to catch him with throughout the fight that seemed to be the hardest punch landed in the fight, your right-hand counters?
I calls it the Jersey Joe Walcott shovel hook.
Thanks, champ.
Shovel right hand.
Thanks, champ.
Thank you, Max. Congratulations to Winky, man. He's a tough fighter, man. You got nothing to be ashamed about. All right, brother. Wilkes, good job, baby. Good job, all right?